during the first hymn of the 8:40 service. It's a little tricky for me program about new developments in our local care clinic, which United supports in several ways. Another program in which a Cuban pianist shares his music and culture, and another program on vaping and e-cigarette use. You can see that we try to offer a wide range of programs, from secular to sacred, from local issues to global concerns. So we hope you can join us next Sunday and many thereafter. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Again, welcome to worship. You'll notice the band is off today. They're going to be back with us for Rally Sunday. So we have a new instrument we're going to try out. I've heard this joke before. It's called an organ. Very good. Okay. I invite you to stand as we sing our gathering song together.
First reading is from Isaiah, the 55th chapter. Oh, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you that have no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Why do you spend your money? Listen carefully to me, and eat what is good, and delight yourselves in rich food. Incline your ear, and come to me. Listen, so that you may live. I will make with you an everlasting covenant, my steadfast, sure love for David. See, you shall because of the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, for he has glorified you. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
I invite you to stand for the reading of the good news. From the book of Revelation, the 22nd chapter, John says this. Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, bright as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb, through the middle of the street of the city. On either side of the river is the tree of life, and with it its 12 kinds of fruit, producing its fruit each month. And the leaves of the tree are for the healings of the nations. Nothing accursed will be found there any longer, but the throne of God and of the Lamb will be in it, and his servants will worship him. They will see God face to face. His name will be on their foreheads, and there will be no more night. They need no light of lamp or sun, for the Lord God will be their light, and they will reign forever and ever. And he said to me, these words are trustworthy and true, for the Lord, the God of the spirits of the prophets, has sent his angel to show his servants what must soon take place. See, I am coming soon. Blessed is the one who keeps the words of the prophecy of this book. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Please. Jackie, you mind press record on that? You're good to go? All right, good. That's kind of an awkward way to begin a sermon, isn't it? Pretend like that didn't happen. All right. John has one last thing he wants to share with you. All right. John, the writer of the book of Revelation, which we have been studying in for the last 6 weeks. Some of you are saying, wow, one more week of Revelation. I thought we had covered it all. And we're awfully close. Most of you who've been here can probably summarize Revelation by now as well or better than I can. It's written by John of Patmos. It's an island in the Mediterranean Sea. It's a letter written to 7 congregations around the Mediterranean world. In addition to being followers of Jesus, they have one thing in common. They are living under Roman occupation. So in John's mind, they have to make a choice. Do we put our faith in the Roman Empire, or do we put our faith in God? Who's the most important person in your life? Is it Caesar, or is it Jesus? That's the question the book of Revelation wants to help Christians in these 7 congregations answer. And so what happens throughout the book is all of these images, whether it's the horsemen, whether it's the angels, whether it's the trumpets, the beast, all of these images do the same thing. They undermine the promises of Rome while encouraging, inspiring, and maybe even pushing God's people to put our faith, hope, and trust in Jesus and in Jesus alone. Now that's the point of the entire book of Revelation. Some of you realize this after 2 weeks, some of you after 3, some of you after 4, and then some of you again after 5 weeks. And you're like, why do we have to come back to for the 6th time? The answer is because John has just one more thing to share with us. It is this last glimpse of the heavenly court. And if you catch this glimpse, it really will transform your life. Here's what John sees, and there's 3 things I'm going to describe, all right? In his final vision, in the last book of the Bible, John looks, and the first thing he describes is called the river of life. It's in the city of God, what we would think of, obviously, as heaven. We see this river of life flowing through the city. It is crystal clear. It doesn't, contrary to the conversation I had with a well-known fisherman from our congregation this morning, it does not look like the Mississippi River. All right? I love the Mississippi, a lot of respect for the Mississippi, but this river's better. It is crystal clear. You can jump in, see the bottom, drink to your heart's content. What is more, in this water, it is the water of life. Now, in order to understand the 22nd chapter, you have to use your biblical imagination, all right? When you hear these words, they're going to inspire images from previous stories. When you hear the water of life, do you think of a Bible story or a Bible figure? Anyone?
Moses.
so impressive. John, Lord, absolutely. John chapter 4, Jesus goes to the well to draw out some water. He goes to get some water, and he is met there by a Samaritan woman. Now, the worldview in the ancient world, and this is important, in the ancient world, this wasn't true, but this is what the Hebrew people believed to be true. The Hebrew people believed that they were here, Gentiles were here, and Samaritans were way down here. All right? If you were to ask Hebrew people in the ancient world who is just simply outside the boundaries of God's people, who is never going to be a part of the family, they would say, well, obviously the Samaritans are never going to be included. They're outside the scope. They're outside the boundaries of God's love. And yet Jesus, in the 4th chapter of the Gospel of John, goes right up and he begins to speak with this Samaritan woman. It is so scandalous. The disciples can't even believe Jesus would have a conversation with her, and yet they begin to speak. And you know what they talk about? The water of life. And by the end of the story, I won't tell the entire story, but by the end of the story, this woman, who is not just ostracized from the Hebrew people, that she appears to be ostracized from her own community, she goes back. She goes back and she tells her own community about Jesus. They come and see for themselves because this woman comes to believe that she, by the grace of God found in Jesus, that she has a place in the community of God's family. That's what the story, the water of life, reminds us of. When John tells us in the 22nd chapter, I see the river of life flowing through the city, one of the images that is to conjure up is that reminder that for you and for me, by the grace of God, through the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, regardless of what you have done, regardless of what you have left undone, you have a place in God's family. That is the promise of Jesus Christ to you. But that's not all John sees. He sees something else. He sees the water of life, and then he sees the tree of life. Now this is where it gets a little bit confusing because the tree is growing on both sides of the river. It's a pretty big tree, right? In some old ancient manuscripts, the tree is in various places. What this means in the city of God is that it's always there. This tree of life, you can always have access to it. And it has 12 different kinds of fruit on it. Which is kind of disappointing, isn't it? That it's fruit that's served in heaven. Maybe this is just me, but this is a story that has nothing to do with the sermon, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Because my wife and kids are gone this weekend, spending time with family, and before she left, Jane said, I was planning to go to the store, but we didn't have time. You're on your own. That's fine. I'm an adult. I can go to the grocery store, right? So yesterday I went to the grocery store to buy groceries for Saturday, for Sunday, for Monday, for myself. You know what I bought? 14 pounds of ribs. You know what else I bought? That would have been good. No, nothing. Because if you have 14 pounds of ribs, you don't need anything else. Now, I know we have some people in the nutrition field, and you're deeply concerned about me right now, but so when I hear about fruit being served in heaven, this, frankly, it's kind of a letdown. But here's the beautiful thing. It's 12 different kinds. It means that any type of fruit you want, you can have. You want an apple? You get an apple. You want a mango? You get a mango. You want a banana? I don't know why you want a banana. There's mangoes right there, but you can have a banana. Whatever you want, you can have. But it also reminds us of something, right? Use your biblical imagination again. What story? Tree of life? Tree of life? Dave, you want to try another chance?
Moses.
No, Dave. Anyone else? Anyone else? Genesis. Very good. Adam and Eve. It's the very first story of the Bible. God creates the world, and Adam and Eve are there in the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Delight. They have an opportunity to eat from the tree of life. That's the tragedy, of course, in the story. They choose not to. Instead, they eat from the one tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, that they are not supposed to eat from. What is this story? Why would John give us this image? Well, In the very last chapter of the Bible, we are reminded of the very first story in the Bible. And what does that tell us? The entire arc of Scripture is nothing more and nothing less than a testament to the faithfulness of God. From creation to fall to redemption, it is a story about the faithfulness of God in good times and in bad, in life and death. You can trust God's promises. When you hear about the water of life, you're reminded of the promise made to you, that you have a place in God's family. When you see the tree of life, you're reminded of the faithfulness of God to all of His promises. And yet there is one more thing. It is the best. John saves the best for last. He describes the city. He includes all the saints. Don't want to leave them out. All the saints who have gone before us, you know who they are. We have all lost loved ones, people we would do anything to see again. The last promises of the Bible are that you will stand in their presence once more. And in the part we often forget, we will also see the saints that come after us. Right? For some of you, that might be nieces and nephews, or great nieces and nephews, or grandchildren, or great-grandchildren, or great-great-grandchildren that you will never meet in this life. In the Bible, we are told that day will come, where we will stand with all the saints, those who have come before us and those who will come after us. And what is more, we will gather and we will worship God. And this is the best part. We will see God face to face. In the Old Testament, there is one person who desperately wanted to see God face to face. Anybody want to guess, Dave?
Moses.
Moses, absolutely. Dave. Well done. Moses, thanks for playing along. Moses, his great request was to see God face to face. This is Moses, the most important person in the Old Testament, the great leader of God's people. Moses, after the parting of the Red Sea, Moses asked, God, I want to see you face to face. I'm going to make this story much shorter, but you know what God says? Sorry, Moses. No. It's not because God was punishing Moses, but mortals cannot see God face to face. You would die, Moses. So they come to a middle ground. Again, I'm making this story much shorter than it is, but Moses goes and he stands. He stands and he puts his head down, and next thing you know, God appears. And Moses keeps his head down, and he keeps his eyes shut, because to look upon God's face is to die. God is too holy, too other, too sovereign. God passes by, and then Moses is allowed to sneak a peek. And depending on the translation of the Hebrew, this is true, it is either Moses sees like the back of the hem of his garment, of his robe, or you can translate it, Moses sees God's backside. Okay? Either way, Moses takes a quick peek, and it changes him. It changes him literally to his core. When Moses comes down to speak with the Hebrew people, they say, "Whoa, Moses, you are too bright." Moses' face is shining. They have to put a curtain in front of Moses because he is reflecting the glory of God. And that's based, friends, on just seeing the back of God's heel. The promise at the end is that one day we will see God face to face. The God who knows you completely will allow us to see Him, and to know Him completely. There will be no veil in between us. And when that happens, we too will reflect the glory of God. The hope from John to his first listeners and to us is that as we come to the end of the book of Revelation, indeed to the end of all of Scripture, it is this. It is to know that the promise of God makes a place for you in the community, in the family of God's people. That is your promise in this life and the life to come. And to know that God's promises in all things can be trusted. And if you know that, if you trust this, if you believe this, then not just in the life to come, but now, that you might go out in the world and through your words and through your actions, that together we all might reflect the glory of God for those who need to know it the most. May we do just that. Amen. life, death, and resurrection of Jesus, you have opened up the family of God's people to include each and every one of us. We give you praise that through the Scriptures we are reminded that in good times and in bad, you are faithful to all your promises. Enable us to reflect your glory this week in all that we do and all that we say. Lord, in your mercy. Holy God, as kids in our community prepare to return to school, we pause to give thanks for teachers, administrators, and staff who support and encourage and motivate our young people to learn. Bless them and bless the youth they serve with wisdom, patience, and whatever else you see that they need. Lord, in your mercy. God of all people, we lift before you the places in your world filled with unease and fear. We pray especially for those living in the South as they prepare for a treacherous storm. We lift before you the people in Texas most affected by the horrific shootings there yesterday. Surround those most in need with your love and your peace. Lord, in your mercy. Gracious God, for all those in need this day, including Rob Melsby, Don Long, Mary Trappies, Dee Hickstrom, Chris Wong, Laura Johnson, Sylvia Meyer, Wanda Berghammer, Sandy Cunningham, John Robinson, Bill Bach, Mary Phillips, Donna Weimerman, Ann Poland, Jason Eng, Adair Palmatier, Terry Delaney, and all the people we name before you now, silently in our hearts. Lord, in your mercy. Raise your hands, O Lord, we commend all for whom we pray, trusting in your mercy through your Son, Jesus Christ, our Savior and Lord. Amen. The peace of the Lord be with you all. Let us share with one another a sign of God's peace. Quick announcements. A reminder